Hi there, Evan here with Market Strategies for July 12th, 2017 with my lunchtime special. You have to be living under a rock to not hear this, but here it goes. Bank of Canada increases rates to 0.75% from 0.5%. And basically by doing this, they admitted they made a mistake 2 years ago. Let me get into it. 2 years ago, in January and then again in June, I believe, they did two rate cuts. One from 1 to 0.75% and then down from 0.75 to 0.5%. Ironically enough, what shocks them in this report? How strong consumption's been in the hottest housing markets in the country, Ontario and BC. How does this play into it? When the rate cuts happened, what then happened in 15 and then in 16? Strong growth in credit. Everything you hear about the increase in consumption is all to do with excessive growth in household credit formation. All it is. You know this housing bumble that everyone talks about? Their own policies did it in the first place. They kept rates way too low for too long. They did two rate cuts in 15, which led to the extremely strong growth they had in 15 and 16. And of course, this year, we all know what happened to Home Capital. There's more to come on that, by the way. I mean, Mark Cahotis is even short Equitable Group as well, too. And he's the one that actually predicted Home Capital way back when. Even look at this. We've had strong growth in business investment in the last 4 quarters. Guess how? Corporate credit formation. So not only has there been strong growth in household credit, corporate credit's been going along for the ride the whole time, too. I mean, Steve Suretsky, I know the Vancouver realtor I'll love to mention here. He actually has a couple of good blogs on this. I mean, go follow his channel and go through a couple of the videos. His analysis is actually great on this. He's basically stated that the whole premise of our economy, to be honest, the last, ever since the financial crisis, I mean, as we know in the financial crisis, all the banks got interest-free loans to keep them solvent and keep this whole thing going. And really what's happened since then? We've had strong growth in consumption led by credit. It's been an economy led by credit really ever since about 2008, 2009. I mean, look at the numbers. Look at the growth. I mean, I don't have to even put it on here. I mean, go look it up on Google for Pete's sake. We all know this whole economy's been predicated on credit. I mean, the fact that they mentioned Ontario and BC, the two hottest housing markets since about 07, 08, really leads you to believe there has been excess growth in the system. I mean, even look at the Bank of Canada's own inflation models. They only have 26% factored in for mortgage payments and or rent. And really, me and you both know, for rent, it's really should be about half for rent. And even in the bank's own models, it's up to 38% of your income for mortgages. So even then, the Bank of Canada the whole time has been using flawed metrics to keep this whole thing going. And with them stating what they're stating, they're basically admitting their two rate cuts in 2015 were a mistake. I mean, my golly. Some of the people we got in this world, God help us all. I mean, yeah, the real reason why, of course, they did it, I mean, we all know that, is because they're trying to encourage investment into the country by saying, oh, we're increasing rates, everything is okay, come invest with us. Why do you think they haven't invested? Why do you think they haven't invested the whole time? They see what's better coming from afar than their own bloody central bankers do. And you think this is going to change things? Not a chance. They know what's up. I mean, go ask any one of them why they haven't invested here. It's got nothing to do with what the Bank of Canada does. It's about confidence in our economy about confidence in our economy, and we can sustain ourselves without the credit growth we've had. That's the reason why they haven't invested here. No other reason. Any sane person knows it's not going to work. I mean, even the tweets I see on Twitter, even people know that. Everyone else basically knows it's not going to work. And then by hiking rates basically today, they're basically admitting 2015 was a mistake. I mean, before I even had this channel, I was all over that then. I mean, ask a lot of my friends. I mean, this is obviously before I started the channel, so it's a bit too anecdotal, so I won't get too much into it. But I was thinking at the time why I didn't like the rate cut in 2015. Because I saw what was going on in the country. I saw how much debt there was in the system. And I knew by cutting rates, it's gonna influence that even more. Oh yeah, Ontario and BC are magically your two hottest markets. Yeah, the two markets that have 50% of their economy rely on real estate. Of course they're going to be the hottest consumption markets. But if you're wealthier, someone takes out a home equity line, goes and spends. I mean, your house is someone's usually for more times than not. I mean, all economic models state this. I mean, the wealth effect. The more my house is worth, the more wealthy I feel. So the more likely I'm going to go out and spend. Now remember as well. A lot. I mean, the valuation of your house, in of itself, isn't really real money a lot of times, because that money is only realized when you go to sell it. Right. So if I know, okay, my house is worth $1.5 million, but I don't make a lot of money, what are they doing? Wealth effect. Borrow against it, go out and get what they need. That's what they would feel. Let's fuel the whole consumption rally. And low rates basically, and the cuts in 2015 caused all the growth in credit we've had in 15 and 16. I mean, the Bank of Canada even admitted it. So at the end of the day, Bank of Canada hiked rates today, but the unintended consequences of that rate hike will be seen in the months and few years to come. All there is to it. I mean, does this change my forecast that any of the Canadian stocks I recommend down here? No. I mean, do you think the rate hike's gonna somehow instill confidence in people to invest in Canada? I don't think so. People from afar already see what's going on here. I mean, the Bank of Canada caused it in the first place. Our governments caused it in the first place. If they know, how don't we? That's kind of my question, right? So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and leave it there. If you like what you heard, hit the upvote button on VidMe or that like button on YouTube. Again, follow my channel on VidMe at Market Strategies and or subscribe to my channel on YouTube at Market Strategies for more reports like this one. Again, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. I'm 4 away from 100. When I hit that 100 milestone, another special to come. And again, before acting on any advice I give in any of these videos, please consult your financial advisor. Have a wonderful day, everybody.